How's everyone doing today? Shankar PY here. Today, we're going to go through a trade that I was able to take this morning and capitalize on. It's a Forex pair, so we're going to go through it, show you exactly the thought process so you can see and understand how you can capitalize in the markets every day, no matter what is going on. All right, so without further ado, let's dive into the charts. All right, guys, so this is my GBP JPY trade that I took this morning. I did have targets actually set lower here, to take profits down here, but I actually closed on a 2.28 reward versus, just over 3. But, it's all good. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this trade and do an analysis and kind of show you exactly how we were able to see this trade and capitalize on it today and paid us a little bit of money. So let's look over here. So now we're looking at, let's go to the daily time frame first. So on the daily time frame, you can actually see that this pair this pair is actually on an uptrend. Sorry about that. It's my sister's birthday. Gotta give her a call. So we've been on a steady uptrend here. So the daily price action to me is we're looking bullish. We are looking bullish. We've maintained this uptrend. Consolidation. Looks like we're heading for another leg higher, right? So we had consolidation, uptrend, consolidation. We're moving higher now. Okay, but I took a short. So why did I take this short? So the reason why I took this short, if we look at the chart here, we can see that we have a resistance area right here, right? We have a resistance area right here. So I drew that resistance area, and the price did break out, but came back in to that resistance area, underneath that resistance area. So what I was looking for is areas of confluence once we broke down into that resistance area where I can take the trade and capitalize on the short. So what I looked for was, okay, now we're on the 15-minute. Even if we went on the 1 hour, you can see on the 1 hour we're underneath this resistance, but we also have a trend line here. So I draw my from point A, point B right here, point A, point B, 1, 2. So I was looking for areas of confluence around here, right? So when the price came up here at the 78.6, and how I drew my Fibonacci was from, just so you guys are clear, we drew it from this point to the next push, which is down here, right? So that's how we got the Fibonacci. So how it lines up like this, right? So we looked, okay, cool, looking for areas of confluence. So what we have here, we have this trend line and we have the 78.6 Fibonacci. If we zoom in, what I was looking for, once we got to this area of confluence, we're underneath this trend line as well, is I was looking for a bearish candlestick pattern forming. So on the 15-minute, the candles were forming bearish, but then when we got into the 5-minute, I entered on this candle right here. When it broke a little bit below this previous candle, showing a little bit of bearish signal for me, and we entered on that. Not only that, but we can see here, if we were analyzing over here, that we had this trend line and the price broke underneath it. So we are still looking for sells, right? Even though the daily price action is looking bullish at this moment, we were able to capitalize on this short and able to pay ourselves a decent amount, right? So that was this trade. We were definitely able to do okay with it. And this is how on a day-to-day basis you can capitalize, make a little bit of money in the market, take your percentages, and be done for the day and move on and continue with the rest of your day, your life, and then come back tomorrow, rinse and repeat. You know, one thing is I always keep risk to reward 2 to 1. I normally risk only 0.5%. You know, max 1% per trade, but normally 0.5%, sometimes 0.25. You know, so when I do take a loss, you know, it's smaller, right? So I could take sometimes 2 to 3 losses and make it up with 1 win, right? And be in profit with 1 win. You know, so it does take some time. It's more of a psychology thing than it is anything. You may have to win. You may have to win a lot and then lose a lot more to really have your mind wrap around, you know, the win rate and the win risk to reward ratio. You know, so just keep that in mind. Stay consistent. Stay with it. You can do it because there's someone else doing it. So if they can do it, you can do it. Just stay dedicated. Put 4 years in. Put 4 years in. 2 to 4 years in. Treat it like a degree, and you'll be all right. All right. Enjoy your day. Take care. Thank you for watching.